Can you believe that in the middle of the ocean exists an island that is both a desert, a glowing beach, a place where sharks swim beneath your feet, and home to an invisible community living with quiet resilience? That island is Sal, Cape Verde, a place so strange and extraordinary it might just leave you speechless. Join the Shin as we uncover 10 unbelievable facts found only in Sal, the island that has stunned the entire world. 1. Pedra Delu, Salt Crater, a one-of-a-kind natural wonder. On the mysterious island of Sal, there exists a place that seems straight out of mythology, the Pedra Delu Salt Crater. This is not just any ordinary body of water. It's the remnant of an ancient volcano, magically transformed by nature into one of the most unique destinations on Earth. The water here has an unusually high salt concentration, so much so that the human body cannot sink, even if you don't know how to swim. As soon as you step into the lake, you'll feel a gentle coolness, and your body will almost instantly float on the surface. No need to paddle or balance. You can lie on your back, relax, and even close your eyes as if you're drifting on a cloud. This natural buoyancy not only offers a surreal sensation, but also provides an incredibly soothing experience. Many visitors describe it as a healing therapy from the ocean. Moreover, the mineral-rich mud at the bottom of the lake is believed by locals to enhance skin beauty and boost blood circulation. Many tourists don't hesitate to cover themselves in the dark gray mud for both wellness benefits and to capture some truly unique check-in photos. What makes it even more special is that the entire salt lake lies within a volcanic crater, surrounded by striking red cliffs, creating a landscape that is both raw and dreamlike. At sunset, when the sunlight reflects off the shimmering water, the whole area transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky in all its glory. 2. The blue eye of the ocean. The mystery of Burricona that leaves visitors breathless. Along the rugged northwest coast of Sal Island lies a natural wonder that leaves all who see it in awe. Burricona, famously known as the blue eye of the ocean. At first glance, Burricona appears to be just a deep seawater pool nestled among dark basalt rocks. But the magic reveals itself only when the sunlight hits at a perfect angle, usually around midday. At that moment, the entire pool suddenly illuminates, forming a flawless turquoise circle, strikingly resembling a giant eye gazing at the world. This phenomenon is actually the result of sunlight reflecting through crystal-clear water and the unique rock formation at the bottom. Still, that doesn't lessen its sense of mystery. Standing before Burricona at the exact moment the blue eye appears, you can feel a quiet yet powerful energy, as if nature is whispering a secret message. Beyond its visual appeal, Burricona is also a haven for swimmers and experienced divers. Beneath the surface lies a network of underwater caves, which divers often call a gateway to another world, where light, sea, and stone blend into a surreal, dreamlike scene. Visitors come not only to capture the magical moment of the blue eye, but also to experience the untouched purity and raw beauty of this place, where nature, without any embellishment, stirs the soul. A rare, unforgettable, and truly otherworldly experience. 3. Winds so strong you can't walk straight. Sal, the Kingdom of Wind. Sal is not only famous for its sunshine and beaches, but is also known as the Kingdom of Wind. While the name may sound poetic, once you set foot on the island, you'll quickly realize it's more than just a metaphor. It's a reality that surprises many visitors and makes balancing a genuine challenge. The wind on Sal rarely ever stops blowing, especially during the high season from November to April. These strong, cold, and persistent gusts can blow your hat away, throw off your balance, and turn a simple walk on the beach into a small battle with nature. Yet this very condition has turned Sal into a paradise for wind sport enthusiasts. Windsurfing, kitesurfing, and even paragliding over the ocean have flourished here. Every year, thousands of professional athletes and amateurs flock to Sal to experience the thrill of flying across the sea powered by the wind. The wind also shapes Sal's unique climate. Although the island lies in a tropical region, its atmosphere is dry, pleasant, and not overly hot, thanks to the continuous sea breeze that cools the air all year round. With stable weather, abundant sunshine, and fresh air, Sal offers a peaceful yet vibrant living environment. Of course, check-in photos with wind-tousled hair and dresses billowing dramatically in the breeze have become a signature souvenir for every visitor. Here, you don't fight the wind. You learn to embrace it and become one with it. 4. Santa Maria Beach glows at night, a magical phenomenon that leaves viewers in awe. By day, Santa Maria Beach on Sal Island is one of the island's most iconic destinations, with soft white sand, turquoise waters, and swaying palm trees basking in the sun and breeze. But when night falls, what seems like a tranquil, sleeping shoreline suddenly comes alive in a way that feels almost unreal. The sea begins to glow. This isn't artificial lighting, nor is it a digital effect. The glowing spectacle is caused by bioluminescence, when millions of plankton emit shimmering blue light each time they are disturbed by waves or the touch of a hand. Just by stepping gently into the water, you'll see each footprint sparkle like a trail of shooting stars beneath the surface. Wave your hand underwater, and hundreds of tiny lights burst like celestial sparks in the sea. The scene is so breathtaking that many are left speechless, as if they've entered a world of magic. This phenomenon usually occurs on moonless nights, when the sky is pitch black and starlight reflects off the untouched ocean. It's during these moments that Santa Maria reveals its surreal beauty, beyond anything one could imagine. Locals call it the light of the sea, and many tell ancient folk tales wrapped in mystery to explain its glow. Some believe it's the spirit of the ocean dancing in the dark. Others say it's a sign of good fortune, reserved only for those lucky enough to witness it with their own eyes. If you've ever thought beaches are only beautiful in daylight, Santa Maria will change your mind forever. Because here, true beauty begins when the night arrives. 5. The Moonlight Music Festival, when the whole island beats as one. On Sal Island, music isn't just entertainment, it's the lifeblood, the heartbeat of the entire community. One of the most enchanting and unusual events here is the Moonlight Music Festival, where nature and people merge into a symphony of endless rhythms. There's no grand stage, no dazzling spotlights. The festival takes place right on the soft sands of Santa Maria Beach, under the gentle glow of a full moon, with the sound of waves providing a natural percussion to the beat of drums, raw guitar chords, and the soul-stirring melodies of Afro-Portuguese folk tunes. What makes this festival so special is the absence of boundaries between artists and the audience. Anyone can pick up an instrument, sing aloud, dance with abandon, or simply sit quietly and let their heart drift with the music. Locals, tourists, street performers, and even renowned musicians from across Africa and Europe all gather here, to be real, to feel deeply. The music flows not only through instruments but through clapping hands, stomping feet in the sand, joyful laughter, and voices singing in many tongues, from Cape Verdean Creole to Portuguese and French. It's a cultural fusion that needs no translation because music is the universal language of emotion. The festival often lasts the entire night, from the moment the sun dips below the horizon until the first rays of dawn peek over the ocean. And when the sun rises, you realize that you've experienced more than a night of dancing. You've taken a journey of the soul, one that touches pure freedom. On Sal Island, there's no need for grand concert halls. The Moonlight Music Festival is where art connects to the most honest parts of humanity, simple, raw, and profoundly moving. 6. The town that never sleeps. Santa Maria and its endless rhythm of life. On Sal Island, if the daytime is reserved for blue seas, golden sunshine, and adventurous explorations, then nighttime is when Santa Maria, the island's liveliest town, truly wakes up. Here, there's no concept of curfews or early sleep. Santa Maria is a town that literally never sleeps. From around 9 p.m., just as the sun dips below the horizon, the narrow streets come alive with glowing lanterns, bustling bars, lively restaurants, and open-air stages. Music fills every corner, from traditional Morna drums and African reggae to modern remixes. The energetic atmosphere weaves through the alleys, carried by the footsteps of both travelers and locals. You might stumble upon a street band performing outside a grocery shop, or a group of young people dancing in a small plaza, where everyone is a friend, no matter where they're from. The scent of grilled food, fresh seafood, and the island's smoky cachupa stew fills the air, creating a rich, unforgettable experience. Santa Maria by night isn't flashy or rushed. It's free-spirited and wild, yet warm and welcoming, like a street party without an invitation, where everyone is embraced. People in Sal don't just live by night. They live fully in every single moment of it. Many visitors have shared that they planned to stop by Santa Maria just for one evening, but ended up staying until sunrise, not because they couldn't leave, but because they forgot time existed. Santa Maria isn't a place you come to rest. It's where you awaken a wild part of yourself. It's where you learn to enjoy life with every step, every beat, and every smile from people who seem to never tire. 7. An endless desert in the middle of the ocean. A bizarre phenomenon found only in Sal. Can you believe that in the heart of the vast ocean lies a real desert? It sounds paradoxical, but that's exactly what makes Sal Island so astonishingly unique. Isolated in the Atlantic Ocean, Sal defies the tropical island stereotype, not lush and green, but dry, dusty, and barren like a slice of the African desert. Most of the island is covered with pale yellow sand, gravel, and endless dunes stretching as far as the eye can see. There are no rivers, very few trees, and rainfall is so rare that it only occurs a few days a year. Yet the greatest paradox is this: a desert surrounded entirely by ocean. The reason for this strange phenomenon? The wind from the Sahara. Each year, millions of tons of fine sand are carried by dry, hot winds from the African Sahara, swept across the ocean and deposited on Sal, transforming the island into a miniature version of the world's largest desert. Walking across Sal, you'll witness more than just sea views. You'll find flat, sandy roads, rolling dunes shaped like waves, and even the shimmering illusion of mirages dancing on the horizon, just like in the middle of the desert. It's a surreal fusion between golden sand and blue sea, a place where two seemingly incompatible worlds not only coexist but blend in perfect harmony. This arid landscape makes Sal a one-of-a-kind destination for photography lovers, trekking enthusiasts, or anyone seeking to immerse themselves in a setting that feels both cinematic and untouched. Every step on the desert of Sal feels like crossing a threshold between ocean and desert, between water and fire, between reality and dream. 8. Snorkeling with sharks and swimming with sea turtles. A wild encounter with nature. Sal isn't just captivating for its sunshine, wind, and beaches. It's also one of the rare places where you can come face to face with the legendary creatures of the ocean, sea turtles and sharks. But don't panic. What makes Sal truly special and unforgettable is how unexpectedly peaceful these close encounters with marine life can be. Right off the coast of Santa Maria, a simple snorkeling trip is enough to spot lemon sharks, moderate-sized, gentle creatures that pose no threat to humans. What's truly surprising is that you don't need to sail far or dive deep. Just wade into the waist-high, crystal-clear waters, and you'll see sharks swimming calmly right beneath your feet. The first feeling is undoubtedly a rush of adrenaline. But within minutes, you'll notice how these sharks move gracefully and peacefully, as if welcoming you to their world like friendly locals. This isn't a staged show, but a genuine moment of connection between humans and the wild. In addition, Sal is also home to giant sea turtles, especially during nesting season from June to October. You can swim alongside them in turquoise waters, or even witness mother turtles slowly crawling ashore at night to lay their eggs, an awe-inspiring and deeply emotional experience that lingers in the heart long after it's over. 9. Embracing culture and festivals, when the drumbeat echoes the voice of ancestors. Sal amazes visitors not only with its surreal landscapes, but also with a vibrant, colorful, and unexpectedly profound culture. On this small island, you'll frequently come across traditional festivals filled with music, dance, and boundless hospitality, where every performance feels like an ancient tale brought vividly to life. One of the island's cultural gems is Morna, the traditional music of Cape Verde, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Morna blends Portuguese lyrics, African melodies, and Caribbean rhythms into a soulful, melancholic tune, like a whispered confession from those who live by the sea and carry longing in their hearts. Beyond Morna, locals are also passionate about musical styles like funana and batuca, energetic genres characterized by pounding drums and fiery spinning dances. These performances are rarely scheduled. All it takes is the sound of a drum, and instantly the entire neighborhood becomes a stage where anyone can join in, singing, dancing, or simply clapping along. If you're lucky enough to visit Sal during traditional festivals like Carnival or Festival de Música, you'll be immersed in a non-stop celebration that can last for days. Streets come alive with colorful costumes, imaginative masks, and parades dancing their way through town, a whirlwind of culture that sweeps you into the island's very soul. What makes these festivals truly special is that they aren't just for show, they're for connection. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. The moment you join the dancing crowd, you become part of the community. No words needed, just an open heart. Sal isn't just home to strange and stunning nature. It's a land of unforgettable culture. Because here, festivals don't live on stages. They live in every footstep, every drumbeat, and every warm, welcoming smile. 10. The stateless community. Invisible on the map, but deeply rooted in the heart of Sal. Behind the dazzling tourism and sun-soaked beaches, Sal hides a quiet, rarely spoken reality. The existence of a stateless community. People caught between legality and life, yet living with extraordinary strength and dignity. They are migrants, born or raised on the island without official documentation, without a legal nationality, unrecognized by any government. This means they cannot vote, access public health care, obtain passports, or even leave the island, not even a few hundred kilometers away. And yet, the miracle is this: they are not invisible, and they are not lost. They live, they work, they love, and they preserve their culture. You might find them selling handmade crafts along the beach, performing traditional drumming and dances at festivals, or simply teaching their children the alphabet beneath a wind-swept porch. No nationality, but rich in identity. No paperwork, but a full, meaningful life. The people of Sal don't isolate them. On the contrary, they embrace them as part of the community. To many visitors, it's something both strange and profoundly beautiful. A small society where human worth isn't defined by stamps or government files, but by connection, compassion, and trust. Behind their radiant smiles lies a quiet journey of survival, one without legal rights but full of dignity, a life without borders yet filled with belonging. And it is these unnamed stories that help shape a different Sal, raw, resilient, and more humane than almost anywhere else on Earth. Sal, a small island in the Atlantic Ocean, yet it holds an entire world of the strange, the unimaginable, and the deeply alive. From a salt lake inside a volcano and glowing beaches at night to invisible communities that shine with compassion, every corner of Sal invites us to pause, listen, and reflect. This is not just a travel destination, but a place to witness resilience, human connection, and the raw beauty of life within nature's harsh embrace. If you're fascinated by unheard-of wonders and hidden truths, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Shin. Join us on our journey to uncover the most mysterious and extraordinary places on Earth. Our next adventure might surprise you even more, so stay tuned.